statue of Hapu. This statue is carved out of granodiorite, a tough black stone. It is just over 1 meter tall, 30 centimeters wide, and 49 centimeters in depth. It depicts a man standing with his back against a stone slab, which is inscribed on the back. As you touch the statue, please mind the barrier around the bottom, placed about 60 centimeters above the ground. His name is Hapu, a priest who lived 3,500 years ago in Thebes, an ancient city in Egypt located along the Nile, in present-day Luxor. Hapu was a lector priest of the god Amun-Ra. The lector priests worked as teachers in the houses of life, places where people transcribed religious and scientific texts. The houses of life were cultural centers where not only priests, but also astronomers, doctors, and mathematicians gathered. The statue was created after Hapu died and was carved by his son, Hapu-Seneb. Starting from the top of the statue, you will find a wig with thin vertical lines carved onto it. Hapu's face has poorly defined features because it has been worn down over time, but his ears and chin are still quite detailed. There is a false beard on his chin, which was applied to pharaohs and some deified deceased persons. As you move your hands down, you will discover that the man has a bare torso. His arms are resting along his sides. He is standing with his left leg placed in front of his right one and wears a triangular kilt, which starts below his navel and reaches down to his ankles. The central part of the kilt has an inscription running vertically, from top to bottom. Let us now focus on the back of the sculpture, which is the stone slab supporting Hapu's body. There is a text carved onto it, divided into 18 horizontal lines called registers. It recounts Hapu's offerings to the temple, which were required to guarantee the protection of the gods. Starting from the curved part at the top, you will find 2 eyes carved into the stone. They are the symbols of the god Horus. Between his eyes, towards the bottom, we have the Shen ring hieroglyph. It is a small circular shape, meaning eternity. The purpose of these signs placed before the actual text was to protect the deceased. Moving down to the first line of the text, from right to left, it reads, "An offering made by the king to Amun-Ra." In Egyptian culture, only the king, that is the pharaoh, could receive offerings from the deceased and pass them on to the gods. Something interesting to note is that the name of the god was chiseled out, but was later rewritten. This is because during the later reign of Akhenaten, a pharaoh who lived 3,350 years ago, there was a religious revolution. The pharaoh imposed the worship of only one deity, the Aten, the sun god. One way to abolish the other deities was to erase their names. The name of Amun-Ra must have been erased and replaced by the Aten. Only later was Amun-Ra's name reinscribed.